Today promises to be an informative and exciting show, recapping the DNA's stance on last week's issues, from speaking about a bold move that will change the system and decentralize government power, to healthcare reform, as well as hot meal Sundays. And at the end, we have a little surprise waiting for you. Hello everyone, and thank you for joining us. I'm Alliyah Lewis, and this is your DNA Weekend Review. This year, our neighboring Caribbean countries have been making waves with what they are doing in the political arena, from Jamaica voting in the Green Party to the Prime Minister of Barbados and the Governor General, Sandra Mason, formally announcing the decision to become a republic and move the Queen as head of state. This sparked a conversation on Talking Heads with hosts Naughty and MJ as whether the leader of the Democratic National Alliance, Mrs. Orinthia Komolafe, agrees with this bold move. Let's listen as she responds.
The DNA will move toward a republic system of government. We believe that we are long overdue for a systemic change in governance in our nation. Our revolutionary platform for a new Bahamas speaks to social, economic, and political change. On the political front, we believe that the Bahamas needs to be a fully independent nation, breaking loose from the vestiges of our colonial past. A republic system of government is consistent with our principles of transparency and accountability in governance and a deepening of our democracy through the decentralization of government power, placing increased power into the hands of the people. Imagine a Bahamas where there is a president elected by the people, serving for a maximum of 2 terms, not a prime minister who becomes leader because a few party officers chose him or her. A House of Representatives with elected persons focusing solely on passing legislation at a national level to improve the lives of Bahamians and residents and serving as checks and balance to the cabinet. More importantly, representing only the interests of the people who elected them. A Senate with elected members serving as checks and balance to the cabinet. This means that persons won't be appointed to the Senate based on party loyalty, but based upon the will of the people. A Senate that is not a rubber stamp to the governing party and the House of Representatives. And finally, a cabinet that does not consist of career politicians, but qualified professionals, experts, and industry leaders who must all be vetted by both the House of Representatives and the Senate before they assume office. We are committed to a system of real city or island.
This month, the DNA and Tiki Bikini Hut started out with a bang, providing hot, diverse, and might I add, very delicious Sunday dinners to 500 persons. With keeping the food assistance going, last week Sunday, the DNA held a breakfast drive, again feeding 500 persons steaming hot sauce. Party Chairman Omar Smith has more.
We are in the communities. We are feeling the pains of the people. We are firsthand. As you would have seen last week, we were assisting people who were being evicted from homes that they were not able to pay for. And so in our interactions with them, we've come to realize that there are many other needs. There are people who are going hungry. And so as best as we can, we make an effort to go into the community and help. I mean, like the leader said last week, this is just any one of the many initiatives that we're doing. But this is one, I think, that can help go a long way.
Recently, there has been an outrageous amount of complaints, specifically from expecting moms, where the competency of the healthcare system came into question. The complaints allege that negligence led to the untimely demise of either mother or child. This has prompted Deputy Leader of the DNA, Mr. Bush Ambrister, to release a formal statement explaining the major role successive governments have played in mismanaging our healthcare system, causing there to be little to no trust in the system, and he urges the Public Hospital Authority to investigate and address the recent complaints. Let's take a listen as he explains the DNA's agenda on healthcare reform.
The Democratic National Alliance has a revolutionary agenda to reform the public healthcare system. We will establish the Bahamas Health Service, which will assume the main responsibility for the public healthcare system to remove bureaucracy and eliminate inefficiencies. This quasi-government agency will be run by professionals within the healthcare, finance, civil society, and business communities with specific key performance indicators for revenue, service, quality, turnaround times, efficiency, profitability, and waiting times. The healthcare professionals operating within the system determine the success or failure of medical intervention. Hence, our investment in them must be prioritized. There must be clear career paths for healthcare professionals, and they should be strategically placed to service our archipelago.
Bahamians, we know you have been waiting, anticipating, and looking forward to seeing our 2022 general election ticket. And guess what? Coming soon to television, phones, laptops, tablets, and radios near you, we will be announcing some of our candidates, amazing men and women. So stay tuned and keep following us on the various social media pages. Like, subscribe, donate, and register to vote. For the full statement of all we have covered today, please visit our website, mydnaparty.org, or click the link in the description below. Oh, and don't forget to leave a like, heart, or a comment if you like what you've heard today. And remember, the change you want to see is right in your hands. Well, that's all for today. This is the DNA Week in Review. Until next time, Bahamas.